Hello everybody, Heckin' coming back to you with another MekHQ tutorial. Today we are going to be doing a very brief tutorial over how to make your own custom ranks. So let's go ahead and jump on over to our MekHQ game. Now I did make the screen a little bit bigger for some folks who had requested that. Hopefully it's helpful for you. The first thing we're going to do is you're going to go to File, Campaign Options, Human Resources, Biography, Rank Systems. So once again, if you missed it, that is Campaign Options, Human Resources, Biography, Rank Systems. Now, the first thing that you'll notice is that there are some directions here on how to utilize this rank system, as well as how to create your own custom rank system. But don't worry, we're going to go through it all. So the first thing that you should do is pick whatever rank system you are going to start off with. Now, this is just what your starting template is. You can change whatever you want that is associated with this. And it doesn't need to be anything that you keep even in the slightest. So we'll stick with the Star League Defense Force, which is the default for MekHQ. And we will select the button that says Create Custom Rank System. This will generate a pop-up. And you'll have a few different things that you need to fill out. But don't panic. First thing, rank system code. If you hover over it, you'll get a tooltip. Basically, this is a bunch of random capital letters that identifies this as a rank system code within MekHQ. This is for the purpose of Java knowing what the heck it's looking at. This doesn't have to be anything specific. So it can literally be that. No big deal. Rank system type. So you have two options here, either user data rank system or campaign custom rank system. User data rank system, this is something that is going to be stored within the user data folder and can be utilized across multiple different campaigns if you are somebody who wants to use this rank system again in the future. Campaign custom rank option, this is essentially stored organically within your campaign and cannot be utilized in other campaigns unless you export it into your user folder. Essentially, you can only have one of these for a custom rank system. Okay. Not a whole lot else. Use ROM designation, as the tooltip says. This rank system uses Comstar's ROM branch designations, and then use Menai Domini class rank. This again, rank system uses Word of Blake, Menai Domini class and rank designations. And then the last option is swap to rank system upon creation. So this allows you to, sorry, I forgot, rank system name. So this is just whatever you want to call it. So this might be Huntsman Classic Ranks. And you have to have something there. This is what is going to show up in the rank system dropdown right here. So don't forget what you named it. The rank system description, you don't have to put anything there, but if this is something where you might have multiple different rank systems and you want to remind yourself what each one is, it might be nice to put a little reminder here. And then swap to rank system upon creation. This will swap to your rank system as soon as you create it. So you can hit the OK button at this point in time. The validate button is just to make sure that you got everything right, but when you hit the OK button, it automatically validates it anyway, so don't worry too much about it. Now, when you're looking at this screen, you might say, man, it doesn't look any different. You're not wrong. It's because you haven't changed anything yet. From here, you have a number of columns. So the first one is your rate, or your pay grades, if that's what you're used to calling it within the military, especially within the United States military. So your E1 through E20, your WO ranks, your O ranks, so on and so forth. And you also have multiple different designations for what type of crews you have. Mech warriors, aerospace, vehicles, naval, infantry, tech, medical, admin, civilian. And then you have two additional ones. Officer. Is this an officer rank or is it not an officer rank? That's all it is. True or false? Yes or no? And then your pay multiplier. So your pay multiplier if you have 1.0 being essentially your baseline of somebody who is of average skill or of a regular skill rating, that is what you want to think of as 1.0. And then you go up or down depending on what their skill level is. Now, the pay rate, it only plays into anything when you're actually creating the ranks. It doesn't really change a whole lot else. The last thing is that you'll notice across the E0, the mech warrior, there's none. You have to have something in the E rank system. You must have something there. Otherwise, the data validation won't work. But what you'll notice is in a lot of these, you'll see dash dash naval, dash dash MW, so on and so forth. What that dash dash and then whatever does is it says, okay, use the rank system that's associated with that column. So dash dash MW, the vehicle crews will use the same rank system as your mech warriors. The infantry will use the same as your mech warriors, so on and so forth. Your techs are going to be utilizing their own independent rank system. Same thing with the admin, so on and so forth. And so if you want to make any changes or want to have specific tech rankings, then you can create your tech ranks and that will go onto your medical and admin, so on and so forth. Should be fairly self-explanatory, but if you have any additional questions, leave them down in the comments below and we can always try to address them, or I can put a supplemental video out. Now, with that being said and done, you want to create your own ranks. Enough blathering on my part. So for me, I have recruit, private, corporal, sergeant, and then we go all the way to master sergeant. I want some ranks in between there. So I would like to have a staff sergeant. Simply double click on the box, backspace once to get rid of the dash, and then type in the rank that you are wanting and press enter. You can do this again for any additional ranks that you are wanting to add. So double click, backspace, type in the rank. And that is it. For me personally, in my games, I like to have multiple warrant officer rankings specifically for my mech warriors because they need to be above the rank of a lot of other people in my world, in my universe. But they don't necessarily need to be officers, but it shows that they are specialists in what they do and it improves their pay above your average person. So I double click on where it says warrant officer and I just add a 1 after. And then I add some ranks afterwards. Such as this. All the way down until I'm all done with what I'm wanting to do. And then very last but not least. Okay, now all of that is done. We can see that we have false all the way down through warrant officer 10. And then starting at O1 or officer rank 1, it is true for them being an officer. From there, now I have created all of the ranks that I wanted to have. I don't have anything else that I want to add. So I feel like I'm ready to go. This is the most important step if you've done all of this work. Come down to the bottom and click Apply Settings. If you don't do that, you will be a very sad person. Now, one thing that you may have to do is there is a chance that you would have to change some folks over to the rank system that you're using. Simply click the button that says Use Campaign Rank System because you clicked the button that said that we would switch to this as the primary rank system. Now we can change all of the people that we want to whatever rank we are wanting and then move on with our life. When we start a new campaign, as long as you selected that this was going to go into your user data folder, you can utilize this in all of your future campaigns. So an example of this is the rank system that I typically use, which is my SSLDF modified. Has everything that I want to have in it. I can use it for whatever I want to use. So that was your brief tutorial over how to find where you edit any ranks, how to create your own custom rank system, as well as how to save it and make sure that it's working. I hope that you found this tutorial useful and helpful. If it was helpful to you and you enjoyed the video, please give the video a thumbs up. If you found it lacking or you needed some more additional information, you have any requests, please leave a comment down below. If you've been finding these videos helpful for you overall and you haven't already, I would recommend, or I would really appreciate it if you would click that subscribe button so that you can join along and see when new videos come out, as long as you hit that little bell button right next to the subscribe button. If you'd like to join us for some of the live streams where we have Let's Plays, then come on over to twitch.tv/heckandoc and join us for our campaign of the Billion Brigade. I hope that you found this helpful. Take care and happy hunting.